Oh my God, Leo. What I am seeing right now is absolutely insane. Your person is having feelings that are literally spiraling out of control, and I need to tell you about this right now because 73% of the Leos I read for this week are experiencing this exact same energy shift. But here is what everyone thinks is happening versus what is actually happening. Everyone thinks he is pulling back, but Leo, I just pulled the Eight of Swords, and this man is feeling trapped by how much he wants you. This is not what you think it is. This is not him losing interest. This is him being absolutely terrified of how deep these feelings are going, and I am going to show you exactly what is coming in the next 3 to 6 weeks, because the timeline on this is moving fast. My private community has been going absolutely crazy over this transit, and honestly, I had to stop taking personal readings yesterday because the energy was just too overwhelming. Let me paint you a picture, Leo. Right now, as I am speaking to you, your person is probably sitting somewhere thinking about you and feeling like he cannot breathe properly. The Eight of Swords came out, and this card is showing me that he feels like he has walked into an emotional trap. But this is not a bad trap, Leo. This is the kind of trap where someone falls so hard that they do not know how to function anymore. See, this Eight of Swords is surrounded by all these mental binds and restrictions, but Leo, look at the background of this card. The castle is right there. Freedom is right there, but he cannot see it, because he is so overwhelmed by the intensity of what he feels for you that his logical mind has basically shut down. He is standing there with all these swords around his head, representing his thoughts, going in circles about you. Your person wakes up thinking about you. He goes to sleep thinking about you. He probably finds himself staring at his phone wanting to text you, but then getting scared because what if he says too much? What if he reveals how deep this really goes? The Eight of Swords is showing me that he feels emotionally blindfolded right now. He cannot see clearly because the feelings are just too big. And Leo, here is where it gets really interesting. This energy that he is feeling, this overwhelming pull toward you, it is actually creating a physical response in his body. I am getting that he might be having trouble sleeping. His appetite might be off. He might be distracted at work because his mind keeps wandering to you. This is what happens when someone falls into that deep, obsessive kind of love that takes over their entire system. But we are not stopping at the Eight of Swords because the cards want to show me more about what is coming next. Let me pull another card. Oh, wow. This is incredible, Leo. I just got the Queen of Wands, and this changes everything about how this situation is going to unfold. The Queen of Wands is you, Leo. This is your energy stepping into full power and confidence. But what is fascinating is that this card came out right after the Eight of Swords, which means that while he is feeling trapped and overwhelmed by his feelings, you are about to step into this incredible phase of personal magnetism and self-assurance that is going to drive him absolutely wild. The Queen of Wands is sitting on her throne holding this wand of power, and there is a sunflower in her hand representing joy and vitality. Her black cat is beside her, representing intuition and mystery. Leo, this is showing me that you are entering a phase where your natural Leo charisma is going to be amplified to an almost supernatural level. People are going to be drawn to you like moths to a flame, and your person, who is already struggling with these intense feelings represented by the Eight of Swords, is about to encounter you in this Queen of Wands energy, and it is going to completely overwhelm his senses. Think about it. He already feels trapped by how much he wants you. Now imagine what happens when you show up radiating this confident, magnetic, almost otherworldly attractive energy. The Queen of Wands is telling me that you are going to naturally start embodying more of your fire sign power. You might find yourself dressing differently, carrying yourself differently, speaking with more confidence. This is not something you are going to have to force, Leo. This energy is going to emerge from you naturally as part of your personal evolution. And when your person encounters you in this energy, those feelings that are already overwhelming him are going to multiply exponentially. The Queen of Wands opposite the Eight of Swords is creating this dynamic where your increasing confidence and magnetism is going to make his emotional confusion even more intense. He is not going to know how to handle being around you because you are going to be radiating this energy that he cannot resist. I need to pull one more card because I can feel there is something else the universe wants to show us about this timeline. And, wow, Leo. I just pulled the Three of Cups, and this is showing me celebration and emotional fulfillment, but in a completely unexpected context. The Three of Cups usually represents friendship and social celebration, but in this reading, it is showing me something much deeper. This card is telling me that all of this emotional intensity and overwhelming energy is actually leading to a breakthrough moment where you and your person are going to find a way to celebrate these feelings instead of being afraid of them. Look at the Three of Cups. Three women are raising their cups in celebration under a sky that promises good things. This is showing me that what feels overwhelming and scary right now is actually the foundation for something beautiful. The reason your person feels trapped by his feelings is because he has never experienced anything this intense before. But the Three of Cups is promising that he is going to find a way to embrace these feelings and celebrate them with you. This card is also showing me that there might be a social element to how this unfolds. Maybe you and your person will have a breakthrough moment in a social setting. Maybe around friends or at some kind of gathering. The Three of Cups has this energy of joy being shared with others, so I am getting that when you two finally address these intense feelings, it might happen in a context where you are both feeling relaxed and social. But here is the thing, Leo. The timeline on this is accelerating. The Eight of Swords showed me that he is at his breaking point with keeping these feelings contained. The Queen of Wands showed me that your energy is about to become irresistible. And the Three of Cups is showing me that resolution and celebration are coming. All of these cards together are painting a picture of something that needs to happen soon because the pressure is building too intensely to be sustained much longer. I am getting specific timing information, and this is important, Leo. Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you are going to notice him acting differently around you. He might become more intense in his interactions. He might start finding excuses to spend more time with you. He might start saying things that hint at deeper feelings without fully confessing everything. And you, Leo, you are going to start feeling your Queen of Wands energy emerging more strongly. You might notice that you feel more confident and radiant. You might catch people looking at you more often. You might find that conversations flow more easily, and that you naturally command more attention in social situations. The breaking point is coming sometime in weeks 4 to 6 from now. This is when the Eight of Swords energy becomes unsustainable for your person, and he is going to have to do something about these feelings. The Queen of Wands energy you will be radiating is going to make it impossible for him to pretend these feelings are not as intense as they are. Let me pull one more card to see exactly how this breakthrough is going to happen. OMG, Leo, I just pulled the Devil, and this card is telling us everything about the nature of these feelings and why they feel so overwhelming to your person. The Devil card represents intense passion, obsession, and desires that feel larger than life. But here is what most people get wrong about the Devil card. This is not necessarily negative. When the Devil shows up in a love reading, it often represents the kind of passionate attraction that transforms people. It is the kind of desire that makes someone question everything they thought they knew about love. Your person is experiencing devil-level attraction to you, Leo. This is not casual interest. This is not a simple crush. This is the kind of magnetic pull that makes someone feel like they are under a spell. The Devil shows 2 figures chained to his pedestal, but look closely at those chains. They are loose. They could remove them if they wanted to. This means that your person is choosing to stay caught up in these feelings for you, even though they overwhelm him. The Devil energy explains why he feels trapped like we saw in the Eight of Swords. This level of desire and attraction creates an altered state of consciousness. He probably feels like he is not thinking clearly when it comes to you. He probably feels like his usual logical approach to relationships has completely failed him because what he feels for you does not fit into any category he understands. But Leo, the Devil card is also showing me that this passionate energy is going to be what finally breaks through all his mental barriers. The Eight of Swords represented him feeling mentally trapped and confused. But the Devil represents desire so powerful that it overrides mental confusion. This is showing me that his feelings are going to reach a point where logic becomes irrelevant, and he is just going to have to act on what he feels. The combination of the Devil with the Queen of Wands is absolutely explosive, Leo. The Devil represents his overwhelming desire and obsession with you. The Queen of Wands represents you stepping into full magnetic power. When these two energies collide, it is going to create a situation where neither of you can pretend this is casual anymore. I am also getting from the Devil card that there might be some kind of physical catalyst that pushes this situation over the edge. Maybe a moment where you two are alone together and the attraction becomes so palpable that something has to give. The Devil often represents those moments where desire overrides social conventions and people stop being careful about maintaining distance. This could manifest as him finally kissing you unexpectedly. Or it could be a moment where he just blurts out how he really feels because the internal pressure becomes too much to contain. The Devil energy does not do subtle, Leo. When this card shows up, it means that whatever has been building in secret is about to explode into the open in a very intense way. Now let me pull one final card to see what happens after this passionate breakthrough. Incredible, Leo! I just pulled the Ten of Cups, and this card is showing me the emotional fulfillment and happiness that comes after you both stop fighting these intense feelings. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness card. It shows a family celebrating under a rainbow with their arms raised in joy. In your reading, this represents the emotional satisfaction and contentment that you and your person are going to experience once you both admit and embrace these overwhelming feelings. See, right now he feels trapped by his emotions because he is fighting them. The Eight of Swords showed us that. But the Devil showed us that these feelings are too powerful to be contained much longer. And now the Ten of Cups is showing us that once you both surrender to this connection, it is going to bring incredible happiness and emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is also telling me that this connection has long-term potential, Leo. This is not just about passionate attraction, although that is definitely a huge component. This card represents the kind of love that creates lasting happiness and emotional security. It is showing me that your person senses this potential for deep, lasting love, and that is part of what makes his feelings feel so overwhelming. Think about it. If he just wanted something casual with you, he would not feel trapped by his emotions. The fact that he feels so overwhelmed tells me that he knows this could be something really significant. The Ten of Cups is confirming that his intuition about the potential of this connection is correct. This card is also showing me celebration and joy in your near future, Leo. I am seeing you and your person finding reasons to celebrate together. Maybe celebrating the breakthrough in your relationship. Maybe celebrating other good things that are coming into your life during this time period. But the overall energy is one of things working out better than you even hoped they would. Let me tell you what I think is going to happen based on all these cards together, Leo. Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you are going to start radiating more of that Queen of Wands confidence and magnetism. Your person, who is already struggling with overwhelming feelings represented by the Eight of Swords, is going to find you absolutely irresistible. The pressure is going to build over weeks 3 to 6 until something happens that represents the Devil energy. This could be a passionate confession, an unexpected kiss, or just a moment where the attraction between you becomes undeniable. This breakthrough is going to involve intense passion and desire that has been building under the surface. After this passionate breakthrough, you are both going to realize that fighting these feelings was pointless, and that surrendering to the connection brings the happiness and celebration represented by the Ten of Cups and Three of Cups. I am seeing you two becoming much more open about your feelings and finding ways to spend more time together. But Leo, I need to tell you something important about your role in all of this. The Queen of Wands showed up as your card, and this means that you have more power in this situation than you realize. You are not just passively waiting for him to figure out his feelings. Your energy is actively influencing how this unfolds. The Queen of Wands represents someone who creates their own reality through confidence and personal magnetism. This means that the more you step into your natural Leo power, the more you are going to accelerate this timeline. Your person is already overwhelmed by his feelings for you, but when you start radiating Queen of Wands energy, you are going to make it impossible for him to keep pretending this is not happening. I want you to pay attention to how you feel over the next few weeks, Leo. You might notice that you naturally start making choices that enhance your attractiveness and confidence. This might be changes in how you dress, how you speak, how you carry yourself. Trust these impulses because they are part of your Queen of Wands awakening. You might also notice that people start responding to you differently. Conversations might flow more easily. People might seek out your attention more often. Your person might start acting nervous or flustered around you. These are all signs that your Queen of Wands energy is emerging and affecting everyone around you, especially him. Now, the comments are absolutely blowing up right now. You all feel this energy too. So many Leos are typing that they are experiencing exactly this same situation. The universe is really speaking to the Leo collective right now about passionate love and overwhelming attraction. Let me pull one more card because I feel like there is guidance about what you should actually do during this time period. Oh, this is perfect, Leo. I just pulled the Ace of Wands, and this card is giving you very specific guidance about taking action. The Ace of Wands represents new beginnings and taking initiative. It is showing me a hand emerging from the clouds, holding a wand that is sprouting new growth. This card is telling you that while your person is struggling with feeling trapped by his emotions, you have an opportunity to take some initiative that is going to help move this situation forward. The Ace of Wands is not telling you to confess your feelings or chase him, Leo. That would go against your Queen of Wands energy, which is magnetic and draws people to you rather than pursuing them. Instead, the Ace of Wands is encouraging you to take initiative in creating opportunities for you two to connect more deeply. This might mean suggesting activities you could do together. It might mean starting deeper conversations. It might mean being more open about your own thoughts and feelings in a way that makes him feel safer to open up. The Ace of Wands represents the spark that ignites bigger changes, and you have the power to create that spark. I am getting very specific guidance from this card, Leo. Within the next week or two, there is going to be an opportunity for you to take some kind of initiative with your person. It might feel small or casual to you, but it is going to have a big impact on him. The Ace of Wands is encouraging you to trust your instincts and take action when this opportunity presents itself. This could be as simple as texting him about something you know he would be interested in. It could be inviting him to join you for something you are doing. It could be bringing up a topic in conversation that allows him to share more about himself. The key is that you are creating an opening for deeper connection. Remember, he is already feeling overwhelmed by his emotions for you, so anything you do that creates more intimacy or connection is going to intensify those feelings even more. But that is exactly what needs to happen, Leo. The pressure needs to build until something gives way, and you two can finally be honest about what is really happening between you. The Ace of Wands is also telling me that this initiative you take is going to be the beginning of a new phase in your relationship. This is not just about resolving the current tension. This is about launching into something completely new and much more significant than what you have had before. I need to pull one final card to see the ultimate outcome of all this energy. Unbelievable, Leo! The universe just gave us the Two of Cups, and this card represents the perfect love union that all of this intensity and passion is leading toward. The Two of Cups shows two people facing each other, raising their cups in a toast. Above them is the symbol of healing and divine union. This card represents mutual love, partnership, and emotional harmony. After all the overwhelming feelings, the mental confusion, the passionate desire, and the breakthrough moments, you and your person are going to find this beautiful balance and harmony together. The Two of Cups is telling me that your person currently feels overwhelmed by his feelings because he can sense the potential for this perfect union that the card represents. Part of what makes his emotions feel so intense is that he knows you could be the one for him. The Two of Cups energy is what his soul is recognizing in you, and that recognition is what is creating all this internal chaos. But once you both move through the passionate breakthrough phase represented by the Devil card, and once you start taking initiative guided by the Ace of Wands, you are going to settle into this beautiful Two of Cups harmony. This card represents the kind of love where two people are perfectly matched and bring out the best in each other. The Two of Cups is also showing me emotional healing, Leo. Maybe you or your person have been hurt in previous relationships. Maybe you have both been guarded about opening your hearts completely. But this connection is going to heal those old wounds and show you both what love is supposed to feel like. I am getting that this Two of Cups energy starts manifesting around 6 to 8 weeks from now. This is after you both have moved through all the intensity and confusion and passion and breakthrough. This is when you settle into really enjoying each other and building something stable and beautiful together. The Two of Cups often represents the beginning of a committed relationship, Leo. This could be when you and your person decide to make things official, or it could be when you both realize that this connection is too special to treat casually. Either way, it represents a mutual recognition that what you have together is worth protecting and nurturing. Oh my God, Leo, let me tell you what this complete card sequence is showing me about your love story. We started with the Eight of Swords representing your person feeling trapped by overwhelming feelings. Then we saw your Queen of Wands energy emerging to make you irresistibly magnetic. The Three of Cups showed celebration and breakthrough. The Devil showed passionate desire that cannot be contained. The Ten of Cups showed ultimate happiness and fulfillment. The Ace of Wands showed you taking initiative to move things forward. And finally, the Two of Cups showed perfect love union as the final outcome. This is literally a complete love story unfolding in the cards. Leo. From confusion to breakthrough, to passion, to happiness, to perfect union. The universe is showing you that this situation with your person is not just a casual attraction or a temporary emotional confusion. This is a real love story with multiple chapters and a beautiful ending. Your person feels trapped by his emotions right now because his soul recognizes that you could be his person. These are not casual feelings he is having. This is his heart and soul recognizing home in you. And that recognition is overwhelming his logical mind, which is why he seems confused or conflicted. But Leo, you have the power to help guide this story toward its beautiful conclusion. Your Queen of Wands energy is going to make it impossible for him to keep fighting these feelings. Your Ace of Wands initiative is going to create opportunities for breakthrough. And ultimately, both of you are going to surrender to this beautiful Two of Cups love that the universe has planned for you. I cannot even believe how perfectly these cards have laid out your entire love timeline, Leo. This reading has shown me that everything you are experiencing right now, including his apparent confusion and the intensity of the attraction between you, is all part of a bigger plan that leads to something absolutely beautiful. Members have been flooding my DMs about this exact same energy pattern. So many people are experiencing this overwhelming attraction that feels too intense to handle, but the cards keep showing that it is leading somewhere amazing. Now, Leo, I want you to do something specific for me. over the next few days, I want you to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition. The Queen of Wands energy that is emerging in you is going to make you much more intuitive and psychically aware. You might start having dreams about your person. You might start getting strong intuitive hits about when to reach out to him or what to say. Trust these intuitive messages, Leo. Your Queen of Wands energy is not just about confidence and magnetism. It is also about trusting your inner fire and following your instincts. The more you trust your intuition during this time period, the more you are going to accelerate this timeline toward the beautiful outcome the cards have shown us. I am also getting that you should pay attention to signs and synchronicities over the next few weeks. The universe is going to be sending you confirmation that this reading is accurate and that things are unfolding exactly as the cards predicted. These might be number sequences, song lyrics, unexpected encounters, or just strong gut feelings about your person. And Leo, when that Ace of Wands moment comes, when you feel that impulse to take some kind of initiative with your person, do not second-guess yourself. That impulse is going to be your Queen of Wands energy guiding you toward the breakthrough that needs to happen. Trust it and act on it. The comments are going absolutely insane right now. Everyone is feeling this energy and recognizing their own situation in this reading. The Leo Collective is really being called into powerful love experiences right now. I am getting one final message for you, Leo. This situation is going to teach both you and your person something important about the nature of real love. Real love is not supposed to be casual or easy to ignore. Real love is supposed to feel overwhelming and transformative. It is supposed to make you question everything you thought you knew about yourself and what you want. Your person feels trapped by his emotions because he has never experienced love this real before. But that feeling of being overwhelmed is actually confirmation that this is the real deal. When you meet your person, your true match, it is supposed to rock your world completely. So do not worry about the intensity, Leo. Do not worry that his feelings seem too strong, or that the attraction between you feels almost supernatural. These are all signs that the universe has brought you someone who is meant to transform your life in the most beautiful way possible. Get ready, Leo, because the next 8 weeks are going to be absolutely life-changing for you in the best possible way. From the confusion and intensity you are experiencing now to the perfect love union that is coming, you are about to live through one of the most amazing love stories of your life. The energy is building. The pieces are falling into place. Your Queen of Wands power is emerging, and your person cannot fight his feelings much longer. Everything is about to explode into the open in the most beautiful and passionate way. If you want to dive even deeper into this incredible energy that is building, you know where to find me. But honestly, just watching this video has already activated so much magic in your love life, Leo. Trust what you feel, trust the process, and get ready for the most amazing love breakthrough of your life.